सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, महायोगी स्वामी उमानंद सरस्वती की जय. In the earlier video, we were talking about how Indian philosophy, mythology, or the Vedic studies have allotted various alphabets to various things, objects in the world. We had talked about earth element, the water element, the fire, the air and the space. And we had denoted them like ka, kha, ga, gha, na. I think in the earlier one, I think we have made a small mistake. The attribute of space is words. I think I have mentioned it, that attribute of earth is words. It's not earth. It is attribute of space, which is words. Of earth it is fragrance. And of fire it is form. Then of water it is taste. And air it is touch. So we need to know, and we had allotted certain words, alphabets to it, like cha, cha, ja, jhana, ta, tha, da, dhana, ta, tha, da, dhana. There are various words given to the five sense organs, five organs of action. And then we also had said the psychic apparatus was mind, then ego, intellect, and Prakriti and Purush. So we had allotted pa, pa, ba, bha, ma to it. And we have to remember the word ma, because in Omkar we come across ma. Then another beautiful thing which I need to tell is regarding, there are various alphabets, just like suppose we intend to just keep a hand or a thumb against the tap, at the mouth of the tap when it's running, the water is running, then automatically the water takes a sort of a petal-like design, and in 4 or 2, 3 ways the water starts flowing. Due to the pressure applied. So similarly, something in our body also, the energy chakras, there are 7 energy chakras, and we are going to talk about Omkar. So I would like to tell you that these energy chakras, if you allow the energy to pass, is similarly with a little pressure, like a thumb. They are like thumbs applying pressure, and this energy tends to take a form of small petals when it flows. And each petal is supposed to be having one alphabet allotted to it. Now before we go to that, I would like to tell you what is this Omkar made of. As I had told earlier, Omkar is made of 3 alphabets, A, U, U and Ma. Now what does A signify? A is said to signify the manifesting power of Lord's will, or let's say, yes, I will say it's called Chitti Shakti, that Chitti is energy, consciousness, Chit. So it is manifesting of that. So with the word it indicates that something is going to manifest, something is going to be born or be seen to the eyes, which was unseen till now. So the entire, and all alphabets carry the earth and carry the element in it. For example, you say ka, ka, so it is ka plus a. So it is ka has that element in it. So similarly, all the alphabets have got this a element, and which means it has a manifesting power. It can manifest, it can create. It's a creative force. It's a creative force. Now what can it create? An alphabet can create a word. A word can give birth to a sentence. A sentence can be used in a thought. a thought can be used in lectures, whatever. You see how fast, how far when alphabet makes the difference to us. Yes, similarly, indicates the manifesting power of Lord Shiva. It's called the Chiti Shakti of Lord Shiva. What does U symbolize? U is supposed to be Unmesha. Unmesha. It's a knowledge, the emergence of knowledge. Emergence of knowledge. So U indicates emergence of knowledge. Now what is it? How does this now and U, if you say them together, then we need to have the third word Ma. Ma is, as I told you earlier, it is in that psychic apparatus, Ma is allotted to Purush, that is Brahma element. Brahma element. It is the supreme Shiva element. Shiva element. So Ma indicates the manifesting power of Lord emerges through knowledge to us. It's emergence of the knowledge which manifests and helps us to see God. It's the emerging power about the knowledge of God. No wonder Om is said to be the source of Ved. Now what is Ved? It is a manifested form of knowledge. Knowledge is manifested in the form of 4 texts. And because it is a manifested form of words, knowledge, therefore you can trace it back to Om. Similarly, all scriptures. So therefore, when we are talking about Om, we are talking about the entirety of knowledge, the source of knowledge. The source of knowledge. What is the source of knowledge? Lord. Why do you want to have knowledge? Because you want to know the ultimate. You want to know the truth. You can call it by any name. You want to know the truth. So it's very essential that we consider Om as a very pious word because its purpose is very beautifully explained. Its purpose or the meaning behind Om is emergence of knowledge of God. Emergence of knowledge of God. Now, there is another very beautiful thing I would like to tell you, that it actually is the Bija Mantra. It's like a seed. You take a seed and an entire tree grows out of it. Similarly, entire Veda have grown out of that little word, and that word is obviously Om. But Om also has got Lord Shiva in it, the Shakti in it, and knowledge part of it. So all three, the knower, the known and the knowing process, all three are embedded in that one Om. It's a combination of the knower, the seer, the seen and the seeing. So all three are together, and that's exactly the definition of Chaitanyam Atma in Shiva Sutra. I would love to introduce that topic also to you gradually. Shiva Sutra, another very powerful text is there, which says the first sutra of Shiva Sutra text on Shaivism says Chaitanyam Atma. It defines that Atma itself possesses these 3 qualities in it. It's a freedom of knowledge, freedom of action and freedom of will. Yes, all these 3 are found in that one Omkar. And therefore it emerges into something which is massive, which is great. Manifestation is huge. It's Ved. It's scriptures, various talks, various literature. From Ved rose Upanishads. From Upanishads came Puranas. From Puranas came the various artists who are presenting Puranas. We are having theatrical experiences, theatrical presentations. We have great artists coming out of it. Can you imagine? It's a small Omkar. But just as we know from a small seed can there be a tree with thousands of leaves, with hundreds of fruits, with hundreds of the seeds back in the fruits, which are again going to give you another tree to as creation. So the entire process, so it's not so difficult for us to understand that Om can be like a seed for the entire knowledgeable concept of philosophy, you call it. Right now we'll call it philosophy because we want to study about it. And that's exactly what Jnanadev has done. Sant Jnanadev, what has he done? He has brought down the entire sections, all sections of Indian philosophy, and said that, Om, you are the Lord, and the Lord, you are made of these various scriptures. So knowledge is what? God is made of knowledge. That's what how Jnanadev has presented his Lord Ganesh. And he calls Lord Ganesh is Omkar. Now Omkar, as we know, is a seed from where the knowledge has emerged. The words, the language, the alphabet, everything has emerged from that. It has formed something which is known as Ved. Ved has given birth to, as I said, Puranas, and so much and so much and so further. But all these are just like in a seed, we have the entire tree, the flowers, the fruits and everything. Plus it has got the roots which are going to again reproduce another tree. Similarly, birth, language is becoming a media to have various languages coming up, the translations of languages, and an entire world of wisdom is coming out of that one word, alphabet. I'll give you another similar example. Suppose I say I, it's just a simple word. But in that I, you will see, what do you see? An entire Swami Radhikananda's 72 years of life is in that I. Because I'm calling myself I. Obviously it has my family in it, my circle in it, my ashram in it, my world, my God, my Guru. All that comes in that I. It's just one alphabet. But it is the seed. It is the seed in which 72 years of my life, the tree is now 72 years old. So you've got to understand that this is the power of creation which is there, which is called Matruka Shakti. And Om is made of these three alphabets. It's a word, it's not an alphabet, it's a word. Omkar is a word. So it's made of three alphabets which form A, U and Ma. Ma itself means Purush, that's a Brahma, that's Shiva. Shiva. So now we have understood why Omkar has been given highest, a prestigious place in the philosophy, because it is based on a meaning which is allotted to it. You allot a meaning to a certain thing, therefore you use the word. We have allotted the word, say, tea, to a cup of tea that we have. Therefore it is used. Similarly, we have allotted various powers to these various powers, universal powers like fire, air and things like that. Everything is being given a name, and that name is in the form of alphabets. Now another very beautiful thing I wish to tell you is these beautiful alphabets are also there, almost engraved in our entire body, in the form of alphabets written on the chakras. Now you will say, how can anybody write something on it? Yes, it's the way the energy, the sound effect, these are the vibrations of the sounds which are going to create. So as I told you, if you apply your thumb and the water flows from the tap and you press it with the thumb, it takes form of various energy. It flows in the form of leaves, beautiful leaves. Similarly, energy also has petals. Petals I'll call better. Petals. Petals. Now you won't believe it. We have 7 chakras, and in 7 chakras, when you look at the Sahasrara, it is made of these 52 alphabets. Shabda Brahma. A, A, I, I, U, E, I, O, Au, Aha. Kakha, Gaghana, Chacha, Jajana, Tacha, Dadana, Tatha, Dadana, Papa, Babama, Yerala, Vashesha, Saha. Whatever. All these words are there. They are supposed to be on this. So the energy flows through about 1,000 petals. And there are words in it. Similarly, so I will now only come to, all the chakras have got certain number of petals. I'll speak about Omkar today. It's here at Ajna Chakra, the Bij mantra is Om. It's Om. It is above all the 10 sense organs. And this Omkar here, it is made of 2 petals. They are known as Hum and Ksham. They are named. So the alphabets, the words of the alphabets from that 2 alphabets are taken here Ham and Ksham. And the Bij mantra is Om. Now it is creating vibrations. So when you say Om, there are certain vibrations in the form of sound waves. You call it waves, vibrations or whatever. Something happens in the universe, in the body. Yes, normally the allotment to it is purifying the system, purifying the entire body. It's like vibrations are created in the body so that the body gets purified. The adjustment is done. You shake something so that it sets right. Something like that. Let's just imagine it. Because it's, unless we don't apply our imagination, understanding may be difficult. So when we say Om, let's say Om. What's happening to me? It's creating a small sort of a vibration in my body. I'll tell you another example of it. You clap, you keep clapping, and after you clap and stop, your hands will have a little vibrating feeling. Yes, you can feel the energy vibrating. Something similar happens when you say Om. And it is supposed to be at the Ajna chakra. This is supposed to be intuitive point where intellect becomes intuitive. So in case you keep on repeating Om, your intellect can be intuitive. What do you mean by intuitive? It is going to receive the knowledge which has been emerging because of the saying of the Omkar. What is the power? What does the U mean in Omkar? It is knowledge. What is the meaning? The meaning, it manifests. Knowledge of what? Of the Lord. Ma. So here it is when you say, the mudra for it is this. I have explained to you about mudra some time back. It is this. This is the mudra, and you keep on saying Omkar. Om. You have been to temples, you know, if you strike the bell there, which is there, it's like a gong. You strike it and it keeps on continuously vibrating with These vibrations, they purify your mind, your body and intellect. They purify your soul. They are purifying. The best ways to purify the body is the vibrations. Vibrations, even homeopathic medicines, it is continuously grounded. The medicines are, they are, what do I say? Yes, they are grounded. Grounded means they keep on grinding it, and so that the vibrations in the medicines take higher and higher. If you say Om, we may maximum have a vibration potency up to 10 raised to 10, x raised to 10. It is so said that the vibrations, the smaller they are, you know, it's beautiful. It should be, we try to have it, we feel it's Om. We don't have to have this, the number of vibrations, oscillations of the energy. Now it is so said, as like raises to 10, takes us to meditation. Lord Shiva's is so silent that it takes him to meditation at minus 53, 10 raised to minus 53. It's some mats of silence, or mats of vibrations, and deeper it takes. So we've got to say Om and relax the body to such a point that the vibrations are sensitively felt by the body. If you are hectically busy and you say Om, it just becomes a word. But if you sit in a relaxed position and you keep on saying Om, it can work as a mantra. Friends, there is difference between words and mantra. There is difference between words and mantra. Words are going to bring about the already manifested world, which is manifested, which is seen to the eyes. It is going to just, if you want tea, then tea will come. But if you say, I don't want tea, I'd rather have water, and instead of tea, water will come. So there is, you can change the manifested things because they are words. Similarly, the unmanifested, for the unmanifested to come, here the manifested things are brought to you, but there the unmanifested is brought to you. If you say Om, the Chaitanya, the energy, the knowledge which is yet not struck you, it will come to you intuitively, and it will bring to you the knowledge of the truth. Let's say the truth, the situational truth. Let's put it that way, situational truth. So, study of Om is very important. Today I will stop here, but I would like to continue on this topic of mantras and words, so that I can tell you how words can be, the alphabets can be manipulated. I will give you some examples of it. Now there are mantras, words which are like names of gods. Vitthal, 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 Vitthal. Vitthal is name of Lord Narayana, of the Lord deity in Pandharpur. But people, when they jump, they go walk up to Pandharpur, they go with this chanting, Vitthal, 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 Vitthal. Now that when you say ta, 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 the tongue is going to strike somewhere like a bell, a gong. And that's going to carry some message somewhere here, and from there to some parts of the body. It could be the earth element, it could be the water element, it could be the space, the air, or the fire element. So mantras are, they are recharging. They are recharging our body. Therefore, it is important that we recite mantras. They are recharging our bodies. And especially when you do it with mudras, the certain regions, I have talked about mudras earlier, but the certain regions get recharged. When you do this, the Sahasrara is going to get recharged. It's a nice word, I liked it. You are recharging your Sahasrara. It's tired, it's very tired, it's hurt, it's in a confused state. The mind is not able to work, the thoughts are not coming to the brain, the intellect has become dull. Okay, then you do this and you say, Om. Say it a couple of times and let's see what difference you feel. I'll refer to this, we will continue this topic on Omkar and Matrika Shakti. We will continue with it next time. This is Swami Radhikananda from Pune. I have also released a promotional video in which you will know what other services we are giving. So let's keep in touch. Thank you.